Good morning and welcome again to another Making Mondays Matter. I hope that we had a good weekend. I know some of us did have some inconvenience with the weather, but we do need the rains, and so overall, we're not complaining. Yes, those who would have suffered inconveniences do have something to complain about, but we can get past this also. This morning, I want for us to spend a little time looking at a subject that we touched on early in the year, and that's being consistent. Being consistent oftentimes can be linked with the level of success that we achieve or don't achieve. You see, even as the thought for the day speaks of courage and consistency, oftentimes we tend to blur the distinction between the two when persons are achieving great things within their lives or achieving great milestones, not recognizing that yes, courage may be needed or and is sometimes needed, but often the bread and butter of the success is being consistent. Any person who has been involved in any form of, say, weight loss program or physical fitness knows that if you aren't prepared to commit to the process, then the success that you are aiming for is not likely to occur. This too applies to business, especially for us independent business persons and self employed persons and business owners. If we are not willing to get up consistently and do what is needed, what is necessary for the business to, to progress, then it is likely that we wouldn't achieve the levels that we're looking for, or we may end up having to shut shop because we need to consistently do what is necessary and needed for us to move forward. It is as simple as an example like this. If I wanted to walk across this room, then I need to take a series of steps. And if I want to do it within a specific time frame, then I need to make those steps in a consistent way if I'm going to achieve that goal. And so, as simple as that example is, that's how it is in life. If we are not willing to consistently do what is necessary in order for us to progress, then we wouldn't get to where we need to get to. And so, I want to encourage us this morning to see what it is that we need to do and then to consistently do it so that we can achieve the successful life that we are after. To achieve the success in the areas that we are after. Students who are now preparing to go back into school, I would encourage you to have a consistent study plan or have a plan that you consistently execute, so that at the end of the semester, the end of the school year, you can look back and see the progress and the success that you have achieved because you have been consistent. You can't study today and then don't study for the rest of the semester and expect that all will be well. And that's to students, but it also applies to life. And I pointed out that us business owners recognize this. You don't just do one set of ads last year and think that they apply for this year. Your marketing needs to be consistent. And by marketing, I'm not just simply speaking about placing ads in the newspaper or online, but you need to be constantly promoting what it is that you do and letting persons know, whether it's through your clients, word of mouth, whether it's through yourself, whether it's through like what I do here, just letting persons know that you are still in business doing what it is that you do and do so consistently. Now, one of the challenges that we see in persons who are seeking to have an online presence is lack of consistency. And that's one of the quickest way to kill your online presence. You launch a snazzy website or Facebook or Instagram, and you're on fire for the first week or two, and then you go cold for the next 2 or 3. And then you wonder, weren't persons calling, weren't persons visiting? But after the week or two that persons don't see any change, any difference, any growth, they quickly move on to something else. And so we need to consistently address these areas of our lives. As a professional and personal development coach, these are some of the things that I often work with my clients, helping them recognize that if they're to grow, if they're going to achieve the goals that they are setting for themselves, then the plan that they develop needs to be consistently executed. And if you are growing, then that means you're moving to another level. So you can't be attempting to stay where you are. And this is very relevant for where we are today in this COVID era that we are in. What applied a mere 6 months ago don't necessarily apply today. And seeking to get back there may be the biggest mistake that you can make. So you need to consistently move forward. Consistently do the things that will get you to the next level. Many businesses have not returned all their staff to the office environment, choosing rather to work with them from their home environments, because they see the benefit in that and recognizing that going back is no longer an option. But you need to be consistent. And so this morning, I just want to encourage us. It's not so much about courage, rather, it's about consistency. Consistently doing what needs to be done. And as they said, the rest will take care of itself. So let's be consistent as we go forward into this week, and success will be yours. This is David Ince for another Making Mondays Matter. And I just encourage us, so like my page, subscribe to it so that you can receive these tips every Monday. So until then, have a wonderful week.